The Singing Christmas Tree program has evolved into an event much larger and a production much more spectacular than it once was in its old Central Pentecostal years. Edmonton musician and arranger John Cameron is behind it.
I get involved in the soloists a little bit and helping them prepare and picking them and getting them ready for the show.
He's the biggest component of the show. I mean, he's the lead and kind of leads all of the artistic direction, and we just kind of provide our input and provide our expertise. And in my case, it's the dance area.
Don't be scared to share your tears, 'cause love is everywhere.
I'm one person of a team of about 13 that sit on our core team, and my co-executive producer Donovan Robinson and I really talk a lot, like day after day after day. Like we've already started planning for next year's show.
It's a big gala. There's 5 shows. It's full of singing, dancing now. We have dancers flipping on the stage, doing professional hip hop, as well as all of the tree and the choir and John himself.
We're going to have a great time tonight. Let's get it going.
126 in the choir, then we have an ensemble, soloists would be another 20 people, dancers, dancing Santas, I think there's 35 to 40. Then we have the hip hop crew, which is I think 12 or 14. Then we have a pas de deux, which is 2 soloists, dancers. So there's lots. And the kids choir.
The Singing Christmas Tree production obviously requires tremendous planning and coordination and continues evolving each year. Some performers require union scale. Most are volunteers. All in the name of a memorable Christmas performance, art, and charity fundraising event for the Edmonton Food Bank and Ched's Santas Anonymous.
My personal philosophy has always been, like in my construction company with all my team, is that do your very best. It might not turn out the way we want to, but if you give it your very best, that's all we can ask for. And that's what I ask for in all the Singing Christmas Tree members, is just give it your all, be the difference, and work as hard as you can.
John is definitely a very talented individual. He's a businessman, he's a wonderful musician, he can sing, he's extremely talented.
On top of it, John Cameron is the manager of this show.
We have to bring people in, and we got to get them from the airport, we got to feed them. We're feeding 500 people on Saturday and Sunday in the Jubilee Auditorium. So, there alone, you got to have all these volunteers that get all that stuff ready.
And through this year's shows at the Jubilee Auditorium, they expect to raise $300,000 for Santas Anonymous and more.
Corporate Edmonton has really got behind this production, and we were flabbergasted by the response when we went out to look for money, and because there's so many people looking for corporate dollars out there. But there's a real buzz in Edmonton about the Singing Christmas Tree, and so I'm really excited about that.
This is Tim Dancy.